all you big cat rescuers out there. Gail and the interns and Lauren are handing out Coolaroo beds that have been donated by our wonderful fans. And Max is so excited because he's going to get a Coolaroo.
Yeah. Don't lock us in.
Hurry, hurry, I gotta check it out. I gotta see it. I gotta lay in it.
Another clip. Put him down there in the...
2 beds, no waiting. That'll save some fighting. Someplace nice and cool.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm like, that's not how that works.
Gotta put it down first. Nope.
Put them like side by side so they can lay next to each other. Make it like a twin bed.
Is it gonna be fun? It's gonna be fun.
God, hang on to go.
Well, Diana, they might sleep on one together, but at least they won't have to, which is all the difference in the world. Just like your cat at home. They don't want to go in or out, they just want to know that they could. You gonna go get Marianne? Go tell her. Tell her, hurry. You guys see this. Gail was weeding the safety entrance while she was in there because she can't sit still for 2 minutes.
There's weeds. I can't just do it. All right, you guys can go.
You guys excited?
We are one. Oh, they're right here. Tramping it? Oh yeah. I thought you were calling the movie lady and the tramping. I was like, I don't think that's right.
Are you looking for a way to grab this camera? I know you are. You're just that way. Oh, it's exciting! Taking out the pole.
Ready?
Okay, I should have sprinkled them with something.
I know.
She's coming. She's coming. Come on, Marianne. Come on, Marianne. Nope. No, she's not coming.
You go test it, Matt.
More beds for you. Gotta pee on it? Is that what you're gonna do first? Where are you headed next? Actually, as long as you're still fooling with it, I'll come out. She's making a list. Perfection?
Perfection. Where is my Usalat? Perfection. Yeah, we could go give one to Perfection. Let's go put one in. Perfection. Zukari's already got one. Anna and Will already have one. Yes. Okay, so let's go through and do Perfection.
Oh, they want to see your socks. That almost matches.
Yeah, well, you know, it's dark in the closet and I was just pulling them out of the laundry basket. All right, let's grab a...
How many?
Just one, because we're just going to do Perfection. Well, actually, you know what? Bring 2 more and we'll do Sue and Lakota.
It's a better visual if everybody has a bed on their head.
Oh, it's hot.
No kidding. It's like 92 degrees. 94 degrees. Oh my goodness.
It's a lot hotter.
Man. This morning it was 84 and I was like, man, it's so nice and cool out. Cats have got to be thinking, what on earth is going on? With this whole tribe of people carrying beds. Hey. Celsius does not sound that hot. It might be hot, only because I don't know what Celsius is. Victoria, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Sounds like you're new, so thank you for joining us today. Oh, you're gonna love it. Of course, she's not coming out of that den until we're all gone and it's dark, but I think she will love it. Hey, Eva. Oh, I see somebody just placed an order. Thank you so much. Maria, we're handing out Coolaroo hammocks. A lot of the donors have gotten together and sent us a bunch of new little hammocks for the cats. They look like those. And they keep the cat up off the dirt, and the breeze comes right up underneath it, so they just love getting their bellies all cooled off. And there's, how many of these have we got today?
14.
14. We're going to be doing this a while. 2 down, 12 to go.
Oh, 3 if you count the Max and Marianne.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, here, somebody grab this pole so I can open the door up for.
So Max and Marianne got one, and Perfection Ocelot got one. And Will and Anna already had one. And Nabisco and Mrs. Claus got one a few days ago. Actually, they got 2. Where is Anasazi? There she is. Anasazi! And next she's going over to lock up Sue and Lakota. They're some of our newest rescues. You can bet they've never had a hammock before. They were rescued from the Mobile Zoo just a few months ago. And they're in the center of the sanctuary here in a 2x4 wire cage because Sue was so starved when she got here she would just walk right through the 4x4. So we're having to keep her in the 2x4 type enclosures until she's fat enough that we can move her into a 4x4. I know, that always freaks me out. I must have been a rabbit in a former life. Yeah, I really do prefer the green ones. The gray I thought was going to go really good with our dirt here. As you can see, the dirt is really gray, but inside the cages it's pretty green, so the greens blend in better in there. I just previewed the video that Afton is going to be posting tomorrow. I have these cat toys on my online store, and I wanted to make sure that cats would actually like them, so I ordered some and asked her to try it out with our foster kittens, and oh my gosh, it was so fun. It's one of those where you've probably seen them on Facebook. It's a little flower and then it's got a butterfly that spins around. So she's going to release that video tomorrow, and you guys are going to love seeing the kittens having so much fun with that. While we're waiting for those to go in, you want to tell everybody your name?
My name's Sam.
Where are you from?
California.
How long are you here for?
2 months, I think.
What do you plan to do when you leave here?
Not entirely sure yet.
This was just a thing to check out before you had to make that decision, eh?
I mean, I'm interning for experience.
Great. How about you? You're in charge of the list, I see.
Yeah, got the list. My name is Victoria. I'm from Pittsburgh, and I'm here till September 10th. And I would love to come back for level 2.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do after all your levels are used up? We got 5.
I know. I don't know. I don't know yet.
You'll know by the end of 5.
Yes, I will.
Oh, hi.
Lisa, the one that's always making fun of me.
What? We're just practicing. So I'm Elisa. I'm from California. I've been here for 6 months, and I just got accepted to my level 3. I plan on going all the way up to 4. Great experience, and then after I'm done here, I plan on either working at a accredited zoo or sanctuary to kind of get more experience and save up money, because I want to go work at a tiger rehab and release sanctuary in Russia.
Woo.
So that is why I'm here, and that is what I'm working towards.
I know exactly what you're doing.
As of right now.
You actually, that's pretty much similar to me. Like after this, I'll probably be interning at another accredited sanctuary or zoo for experience. Like I don't know what specifically it will be. I won't know until I get accepted. So.
Well, it's great to get experience at these sanctuaries because they need the help, and you really get a feel for all of the issues out there. So they got 2 in here together, and I doubt that we will see them checking them out because they can be kind of shy.
Ariel, does Ariel need one? Who's doing the list? Does Ariel need one?
Yeah, she does.
All right, let's go grab another one for Ariel. Right here. While I go open their door. Somebody want to go shut her guillotine door and put the pole in? She's probably up on top of that platform.
What was that? What was that all about? Ooh, my camera went all fuzzy on me.
Sue! Nikita! They'll
Only
probably
see
go
one
over
of
and
them.
check it out once we go.
Of course. They're not going to give us the satisfaction.
Do what?
I said they're not going to give us the satisfaction of seeing them have fun.
No. No, they'll probably go check it out once we walk away.
I was getting a tour yesterday and Nala was on hers.
Yeah. I actually didn't see a lot of that.
The other one is the other.
Well, it says Will and Anna have one, but they only have one.
That's true.
I think we're doing one for each cat. So we do need to try going from the other side, go around to the other side of the cage, and come in from the side.
Luana says everybody's waving at you, Gail. That was Gail waving back, kind of. So I didn't catch you yet. Tell everybody your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Joseph. I'm from Philadelphia, actually. I go to school in Rhode Island, but I'm a wildlife conservation biology major. I've been here for almost a month now, actually.
Wow. What do you plan to do when you leave here?
I'm going back to school for another semester, a few more semesters.
Not all of the tours are up, so we can't start chores yet.
Pharaoh's getting as far from us as he can go. I don't know if you guys could see him way back there.
No, the preceptors are done.
Get it, Amanda?
Put those ears up there.
Come here and write with us.
Oh, you little Ariel.
Copy.
Put you guys up there. Can you see her?
Did she just growl?
Yeah. Oh. She's been hissy lately. She charged me the other
Oh,
day.
she's whining. She's whiny growling. She's doing bobcat whale. We'll be out in a minute. We'll be out in a minute.
We're giving you a present.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna get out of there, buddy.
This is my home.
My territory.
My foster kitten at home looks just like her.
What's the kitten's name?
Bella.
Have to watch for Bella in the kitten cabana.
She's not out yet. She's on quarantine, little baby, but
It's intern tested and approved.
Yep. want to make sure it lays flat. Looks good.
A lot of people ask if we can have these for the cougars and leopards, and even though it can hold an intern, interns don't usually eat them, and a leopard or a cougar would, so that's why they can't go in those cages.
And we can try eating them. It might not taste very good, but we can try.
Could they support tiger though, or like, would we put them with the tigers or anything of the sort?
I feel like
They
they
would
would
eat it.
destroy that in like 3 seconds.
I got confused because they're on the list, and I'm like, oh, I don't think we'd give one of these to a tiger.
No, that's just my list
Yeah.
that I keep for when we're doing stuff like this, so I make sure everybody gets what they're supposed to get.
Yeah, I guess.
Can you imagine? They'd probably just put a paw in it, just like this.
Yeah.
Just like breaking
You
out.
just tear it right down the middle.
Run
like
through the
they'd still
cage with
sit
it in their
even if it
mouth.
was-
People are asking if Baby Cakes is going to get one today.
Did Baby Cakes not get his yet?
I have
No.
not seen one go in there.
Does he get like a super big? We should give him the biggest one.
Even though he's not even he's so,
Baby Cakes
Be
weighs
like-
like a pound and a half.
Give him the king size
he's
one.
not even a cat, he's a Jenna. He's closer to a ferret.
Yeah, mongoose.
Oh, manga.
Judy, thank you for
Yeah.
signing up for Zoo College. Zoo College is the same training that all of our volunteers and interns take. The only difference is after they complete their classes here, then they have to do certification. So they have to watch somebody do it a bunch of times, and then somebody has to watch them do it a bunch of times, and then they can do it by themselves. If you guys can see up on the top of that platform, that's where Ariel's watching every move Gail makes.
That straight Gail, that one arm
Were you talking
straight.
about the zoo college? I did it.
Did you?
Yeah, I actually did it last summer. That's how I found out about the internship.
Oh my goodness.
So I did it last summer. It took me like 2 months to do, and it really
Awesome.
helped me. It actually helped me realize like that this is like what I want to do. So it was awesome.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah, it was awesome. And
Now I
then-
finally have a video testimonial. I'll have to
yeah,
cut that little piece out.
If you love it, then try it out and do it, and it
If you don't love it, you're never going to be able to do the kind of work you guys do
Yeah,
out here in the heat.
absolutely
Oh, they're watching to see if Sue and Lakota are going over there. They're skulking back.
Thirsty and loving. Thirsty and loving. Thirsty and loving.
Oh, that's gonna stick.
Do they have, they don't have them, right? So let's grab 2 and let's go ahead and do them while we're here.
Lovey, thirsty. Yeah, they don't have them.
Okay.
Did you say thirsty?
We're like in a buffer zone.
Thirsty and
Thirsty needs some.
thirsty needs some loving.
I'm kind of going into that digital dead zone for an internet signal in here, so if I lose you guys, I am terribly sorry.
Is she not on her platform?
Here's Thurston.
Well, I see Thurston, but I don't see Lovey.
Hi. What are we doing?
Well, I'm gonna lock him over
What are we doing over here?
let's see if we can find Lovey.
You love enrichment. You're gonna love this. Where's your girlfriend? I'm sorry, there's no food involved in this. There's no food.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't see her yet?
No.
Thurston, where's Lovey? Go get her.
Is she in the den? I can't see in the den.
Oh, pretty girl. Is she over there?
Yeah.
All right, so put the pole in the door over there and bring the 2 beds over here.
Oh, there she is.
Are you hiding? She's
They're saying you have the cutest little tail. He's missing one of his ears. He came here like that from when we rescued him in Kansas. A lot of times these guys get ear mites really badly because the places that they come from don't do any kind of preventative treatment. And if they scratch and scratch and scratch at those ears, they can cause a hematoma, which then causes the ear not to be able to stand up again.
Hey, handsome boy. I know, we're so interesting. Yeah. Here.
They have 2 or 3 more sections to their enclosure over there on the other side of the guillotine door. So they're locked over here so the Gale and the interns can go in the other side.
Do you have the pole in the door? Yeah. Oh, okay. I couldn't see. Where's the pole? I don't see the pole. All right, let's
I don't think I've caught you yet. You want to tell everybody your name and
Hi.
where you're from?
Yeah, my name's Taylor. I'm from Idaho, and I go to school in Montana.
How long have you been here?
I've been here since May 15th.
What do you plan to do when you leave?
I'm gonna go finish up my senior year of college. Yay.
What are you studying?
My major's anthrozoology, and I have a minor in psychology, so I want to work with animals and their behavior. So,
Wonderful.
yeah.
You get to see a lot of animal behavior here.
You do, yeah. And that's why I like being
Two-legged
here.
and four-legged.
Exactly, yeah. Someone hold this?
Are you gonna check it out? You gonna check it out? see Andy has one. Andy Bobcat.
Okay, so what about Tiger Lily, Nancy? They need them? All right, so let's go.
Naomi, you have to be at least 18.
How would we do theirs because they're locked in their front section?
So we'll put them in the back and we'll open them up. All right, go get 2 more, please. Actually, you know what? Is Little Dove marked off? Go. So you got 3 of you. Go get beds, please. And then tell me how many we have left, because we want to leave one for baby cakes.
Tell everybody what you did this morning. That was epic. In the everything else shed.
Oh well, the girls did it.
Good job.
Amanda and Sarah and Rebecca and Joe. You were on the other project, right? Yeah. Hauled everything out of the. So you know that drawer that you have in your house that you just throw everything in when you don't know where to put it and you just want to get it out of the way? We have a whole building that's like that.
And I haven't been able to walk in that building in probably 12 years.
Well, no. We cleaned it out 2 years ago. We had a work group come and
Really?
clean it out. But then again, it's
I must
like
have missed it.
you must have missed it. But yeah, then it's just like constant, just throwing crap in there and throwing crap in there, and nobody puts anything away. They just, I say, here, put this in there, and they open the door and go. Psh. So I threw 2 full silver truck loads full of crap out of there. Wow. Of crap that was broken and just.
Like, why do we keep this stuff?
Why? Right, exactly. I'm like, when's the last time we used this? No, let's go. And I threw it away. So now we can actually walk in there.
Wonderful. I don't think I've asked you yet what your name is and
My
where
name,
you're from.
my name's Amanda, and I'm from Florida, but just on the other side of Florida in West Palm Beach. I go to school in Ohio, Kenyon College, and I am an international studies major on the environmental track. After here, I'm actually thinking about possibly interning at the Center for Great Apes, which is also in Florida, in Wauchula, I think it's pronounced. But yeah, definitely on the right path for what I love. So yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Kind of looks, like when ants are carrying big pieces of leaves on their head. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just following you.
I'm just trying to find Gail.
Gail's trying to find a cat.
Well, I'm just making sure she's not on this side. Probably in the den or in the grass around there. But she's definitely not on this side.
That's all that matters. You see her?
Yeah. She's hiding. Oh, she just got up.
Where's the hidey cat? There she is. It's my Tiger Lily. Thought I'd circle back around and see if Sue and Lakota are checking theirs out yet. Nope, not yet. Still too scary. Looking for the cat in the weeds. Oh, there she is. Hi, Tiger Lily. It's okay. Yeah. You can hide up there in the grass. Nobody's gonna touch you.
Kind of push it down in the dirt a little bit. Okay. Crushed it. Literally. Wow! That was a good bird.
Yeah, Gail was saying earlier we should have sprayed them with perfume or cinnamon or something. Just didn't think to do that, but they'll check them out as soon as we leave.
That's why why I hate Chipotle, because they messed up my quesadilla. Well, instead of doing it, they weren't black. They are black. Oh, black into a crisp.
Oh, it's funny though because you burn the outside, and the inside is
Well, because I did it hot and fast and not slow and you put butter and stuff on it? Yeah, I put ham, but I put the thing all the way to
Katie,
high.
are you saying tarts or tarps? Sea turtles might like tarts, but they're probably tarps. Tomorrow's Amazon Prime Day. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what happens. We were one of 13 charities that were selected by Amazon that they're going to be promoting on Prime Day, which is like their biggest day of the year. So we're really excited about the opportunity to find a whole lot more people who want to choose Big Cat Rescue as their charity whenever they shop online at smile.amazon.com. And right now that's earning us about $3,500 a month, I think. Luana could tell you for sure. I sent her the last report. But that's becoming a substantial amount of money, and it doesn't cost the shopper anything. Amazon pays that based on the total that the shopper is spending without charging any extra to the shopper. Very, very cool. Love Amazon. Love them, love them. Arielle's still up on top of her platform, pretending none of this is happening. This is for Banshee. I'm betting Banshee is in the big concrete den there. That's his favorite spot.
Oh yeah, that's down. I thought that was a spider. That's a big spider you're trying to kill.
I'll get it. Because that pole's not going to give us much room for all of us to get in here.
It was just going to become a little too close. Some of these lock out. This one isn't one of the worst ones, but some of them are just terribly small. I don't know what we were thinking when we built them. You can't get in there with a carrier.
In there are also fun.
Yeah.
You get back into that corner and you're like, oh gosh, where's the cat?
And it's so heavy you can't like lift it over your
No.
head. It's just awful.
Just get real close and personal with your coworkers.
I see him laying up over here. Where I see him.
That's it. Thank you.
When I was trying to sneak up with him, sneak up on him to close him in this section. He was laying up underneath this tree.
Debbie, thanks for having your family sign up for Smile. If you go to bigcatrescue.org/smile, it'll be the direct link to choose Big Cat Rescue.
So maybe tonight he'll come out and lay on his bed. Here's Bob. All right.
She's been loving laying underneath that.
I know. That's why I really want to put it up in the front where she lays.
Could you put it in and then just scooch it around from the outside?
Yeah, we could. Maybe I could just slide it in right here, and then we
Yeah.
could just kind of pass it.
She's 24 years old. You'll get it done before she gets over here. She has no interest in coming over here, too.
And she is like sound asleep.
So let's all watch Little Dove, make sure she stays asleep while they do this. Gotta be very quiet. She's awake. She's like, I hear you guys over there. So they slid it in the door and now they're passing it from one person to the next. Because we don't want to walk in there with her. She's not a vicious cat, but it freaks them out when we go in their spaces because then they're afraid they're going to be netted for the vet. So you can see she's like, oh shoot, what's going on here? Is this scary? Oh dear.
Maybe keep it that way because it keeps getting stuck.
If you go to bigcatrescue.org/cat-bio, all of the cat stories are there. So take your time and do it slowly and quietly as it gets closer to her so it doesn't scare her. Oh, the tree's going to be fun. Victoria got the tree. And she's gone. So what about putting it under this platform?
Well, I was going to try. I just don't know how much room she's going to have once she stands up.
Oh, that's true.
It. All right, go ahead and let's try to lay it down on the ground.
Yes, your guests are in the gift shop.
Okay, and now try to swing it around this way. Here, let me get the pole.
It's a fishing pole. It's for fishing the bed. Katie, we have a number of people who live here on site. I don't, but I'm only 5 miles away.
Pull it towards you a little bit. There
And
you go.
Gail's right next door, and all the interns live here.
Okay. Now, see if you can.
Sometimes there's up to 20 of them.
This way a little bit more. Lift it up. I can well, I'm caught. Hang on, I'm caught on a barricade. Watch. So watch. Alright. Ready? Alright, hang on.
Gail, you should hand that off to somebody and let them see if they can figure it out. I think she'll have enough room to stand on that.
Also, now the question's going to be then once if she gets up on it, can she get out? Will she be able to stand up?
I think so.
Or can she just scooch on it and
Because it's going to give in the middle a little.
a little bit? All right.
With her pudginess. And she was locked up here on purpose?
She does better for us to get food and meds into her. It's really hard to get her out of that den and up in here. And lately, even before we closed her in up here, she's been spending all her time up here. So, okay.
They have to feed her twice a day because she just doesn't eat very well. If you were to multiply 24 times 6, that's roughly what she would be if she were a person. So she's crazy old. So while we're headed over to Smalls, because that's going to be a bit of a walk, let's have our Facebook contest of the day. First person who has never won before to get the answer right. I got this bug in my head. To get this answer right over at, and don't post it in the comments, go to bigcatrescue.org/win, W-I-N, bigcatrescue.org/win. And the question of the day is going to test how frequently you check in on our Facebook posts. So today I sent a huge, long, really ridiculously long letter of thanks to a person who operates a site that has been very helpful to me. And the first person to post his first and last name, spelling matters, over at bigcatrescue.org/win will win their choice of a day tour pass to Big Cat Rescue, which is valued at $36. Or you can pick any one item from either one of our online stores. We have one at bigcatrescue.biz and I have one at catrescue.biz. So you can pick any one item from either of those stores as your reward if you get it right and you've never won before. What's Perfection getting?
Nets.
For what? She got a hot spot?
So yeah, it must be for something like that, because that's what Chitaro gets for his skin allergies.
It's that time of year with all the bug bites.
Yeah.
Your kitten video was hilarious.
It was really hard trying to narrow it down to something that wouldn't be 10 minutes long.
And I need like a 30-second long one for an ad online.
I can do that.
But it needs to be like 30 seconds of the best stuff.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Tomorrow sounds like a good day
Actually,
to do
29 seconds to be sure, so it doesn't go, if it's like even a fraction of a second over 30, it won't play.
that. Okay.
Everybody on Facebook's yelling, "Hi, Afton!"
Hi. Come on, Smalls. Come here. Come here.
I think you and Gail might both be calling her. Oh no, Gail's over. Smalls, I think they're going to give you a Coolaroo. She said she was. You got your Coolaroo. Looks like Gail is trying to lock up Apollo, the Siberian lynx. He's probably the biggest cat here who's going to get a Coolaroo bed. And there was a day and time when he would not have gotten one because he was such a big chewer. But he's so old and toothless now that I'm not worried about it.
Can I get in this way and then walk that way?
You'll have to walk around.
That's fine.
Hello. I want to put it up here in this edge where he's been laying. Okay. I want to put it up here.
Oh, he's so confused. He's like, why? Why'd you do this?
You got a pole? Yep.
I think it's their plan to give Smalls one. I don't know why they passed her. Maybe because Afton was giving her her meds. So the reason they put the pole in the door is so that the cat can't push the door up and go in there with the people. Not that I have ever seen a cat try that. Yeah, it's El Gato. I used to sing a song when I was a kid. El Señor Del Gato was a cat on a high red roof Del Gato sat. Who knows the rest of that one? And burr plant removal. I hate those burr plants, man. They get these little burrs that get stuck in their fur.
It's just not physically possible.
Yes, you're right. He went there to read a letter. Meow, meow, meow. because the reading light was better. Meow, meow, meow. Thank you, Lauren, for posting Apollo's link. Thank you, Colleen. Jessica, Gail said she wanted to save one for baby cakes. I hear thunder, so hopefully we can get the baby cakes in time. Now he's like, no, not interested. Somebody just placed it. What good is it if you can't eat it, right?
Come on, get on it and lay down. That's your bed. We made that for you.
Clara, I don't remember that line.
You have to test out the other side.
None of your guests are in the gift shop.
Oh no!
You're supposed to lay down on it, Sid boy. You're supposed to lay down on it.
That was Apollo's way of saying he was not going to share it with Gail.
Okay, let's do smalls and then we'll do baby cakes.
He's like, this thing is in front of my den.
What is that? Pretty cute.
I've been too. You've been too? No, I thought you had to fold it. No. I was like, I'll take the pole so you can do stuff. I did too, and that's why I took the pole. Oh!
I don't know why this feed would pop up and then disappear. We were hoping that the bot would help alleviate an awful lot of the same questions that Luana gets all the time. So a lot of new people, when they first come to the site, will post a message saying things like, how do I visit? Well, that's a real easy one for us to send them a link and say, here's how you visit. And the other question people get all the time is asking about how many cats we have and what their names are and what kind of species, and so the bot will answer that for them as well. And then it answers some other questions and kind of quizzes the level of understanding that people have when they first come to our site. Because what I'm finding is and this really shook me up, but about 20 to 25% of the people contacting us for the first time are contacting us asking how they can pet a cub. And that just blows my mind that there's that many people that think that that's an okay thing to do. But by having this bot respond to them right away, nice work, then it sends them the link to the cubtruth.com page. And if they have any interest in learning the truth, then it saves us that initial response, because it's so hard when you're just asked over and over and over again by people, can I pet a tiger, can I pet a cub? And you're just like, oh my God, where are you from that you think that's all right? And you know, it's really hard to keep your to stay in a good frame of mind and to be kind to people who are asking that, because it just makes you wonder, have they thought about this for even a minute to think about why that is so wrong? So the bot helps answer a lot of those questions as well, and I'm hoping it does it in a non-preachy way, kind of a conversational way.
Come on, sweet pea.
Oh, there she is.
Come here, Smalls.
I was looking around for her earlier and didn't see her.
You come lay over here, there's no skeeter.
I don't believe that.
Laying in the mosquito bed over there.
Gail says that the hammock has no mosquitoes.
Smalls. 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 Hey, get your ball.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Go get your ball. Come on. Come see what we got.
Well, Apollo's on his.
Yay.
So they just said that Apollo is on his bed. So we'll head over there and see how fun that is. Oh, you're so exciting. Oh my goodness, you're so excited. And Bisco says he wants to go see Apollo on his bed. He'll promise to come right back.
Are we still live?
We are. Is that your last bed?
I think that's the last bed right now, yeah, and then I'll do a count and see. I think we only need 11 more. That's all right.
Somebody want to grab the last bed?
Grab the last one and we'll take it over to baby cake.
Do we need the pole?
No.
So that's a dark cloud.
Luana is absolutely right. It is so helpful when everybody out there, when they see somebody say something like, I want to pet it, I want to touch it. If you're really nice to the people and respond to their questions in a loving way, and let them know that a lot of us, probably most of us, started out not knowing any better. And to be fair, the people pimping the animals out are saying it's for conservation, and so people think they're doing something good when they pet a cub, but it's never the case. And those are people who will become very passionate to protect the cats if we can educate them in a gentle way. So little, it took me a while to see him. Yeah, stop this cat. Has he been flea treated?
Here, let's go over here.
Don't just lay down again. Don't just lay down again.
After you walked all the way over there, you could have walked in here.
You could have just got down and walked right in here. Hey, mister. Come on. Come here. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, my boy. Come on. Baby. Come on. Come on, you. Baby cakes. Baby cakes.
It's like, nope. All right, here, I'll just put it in his safety gate, and tomorrow when they go in, clean it.
He does have a bit of a ladder over on that side there. See, there's another step down by the palm. Now that Gail's going in, he's like, oh yeah, I want to see what that's all about. Will he go over into the lockout for anybody?
Do you want me to close it if he does?
If he goes in, yes. Close the lockout. Yep.
Nice work. Oh, that was great timing.
He was hoping I put something in there for him.
You say he weighs a pound?
Oh, I don't know what he weighs. Gail might know
What?
how much he weighs.
So,
Like
whoops.
3 to 4 pounds, maybe?
I said 1.5 pounds earlier, but I was exaggerating.
Yeah, well, maybe 2 to 3. He's lost
African.
a little weight.
He's smaller than some of the kids.
Didn't we weigh him the last time we had him in the hospital? I thought we weighed him.
Oh, I'm sure we did.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It might be on the census.
Wait, did you say that's his pool?
All right, you guys can let him out.
Was Baby Cakes a former pet?
He was found wandering around a neighborhood in Largo, and the dog catcher caught him. And they called me and they said, we don't know what this thing is, but it's starving to death because it won't eat cat food. And even though it wasn't a cat, I figured, how long could it live? It's a weasel, right? It's like, oh, it's been here 20 years now.
So did we name Baby Cakes or did they?
The person who had Gail's job before Gail named him Baby Cakes.
No, he's going back to his.
Good job. Get ready. Go. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you everybody for putting all those beds in. Barbara, I can see that big rain coming my way. We have a presentation tonight, so shoot. We have a presentation tonight, and I forgot to bring a car. So I don't know how I'm gonna get home. I gotta go get ready for that though. So we'll say hello to Little White Dove, and then goodbye. Hey, Little White Dove. Lawana, the presentation will not be live. It's a series that we're doing with all of our leaders out here, all of the coordinators and staff, communication series on how to better communicate with each other and be more effective. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Do you want to do something here?
I want to talk.
Gail
Surprisingly enough.
wants to talk.
Okay, so we just put the last of the beds that we have, and we did our count. And in order for all of the little cats to have a Coolaroo bed, we need 14 more beds.
Wow. That's a lot of Coolaroos.
That's a lot of
Coolaroos got to be loving us.
So 14 more beds. And I haven't, somebody bought some from Amazon and asked me if there was a big difference. I didn't notice that big of a difference. I think the material was a little denser, but putting them together and the looks of them didn't appear any different. So
Okay.
But yeah,
I noticed
14
there's actually like 6 different brand names out there.
Yeah. So yeah, so we need 14 more for everybody to have. So just get with.
How big are those?
They're the large dog size. So just get somewhere with Lawana on Facebook, and she's keeping track of how many get ordered. It wouldn't hurt to have 1 or 2 extra, but I don't want like 100 people ordering 14, you know, because then I got no place to store them. But you know, a few extra just in case they break or wear out or one of the cats tear one up.
So maybe tomorrow would be a good day to do it because it's Amazon's Prime Day and they're going to be running all kinds of specials, and hopefully Coolaroo will be one of those.